guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a nice big haul. I've been collectively shopping and saving everything for a nice big haul video because I know you guys like seeing these. I personally love watching haul videos. I think all but one product in this haul is drugstore, so let's just call it a drugstore haul. I did some shopping at Ulta.com and then I also went to the E.l.f. studio, which is in Soho, or actually it's in NoHo here in New York City. So yeah, without any further ado, so this doesn't take forever for me to get through, let's just get started. So the first item of my haul is not a makeup product at all, but I do want to mention to you guys that I got a tattoo last week. So me and my little cousin Bianca, you guys all know her, she's been on my channel like a few times. Her and I have been planning to get matching tattoos for almost like 2 years now, and so last Friday we went to the beach and we were like, hey, wanna go get a tattoo? So we just went to the nearest tattoo shop and got our matching tattoos. It's upside down right now because I don't really know the right angle to show. Okay, there you go. This is a really awkward angle, but basically it just says sister in Arabic. It took a lot of thought. We don't just slap things on our wrists that are going to stay there forever, but it took a lot of thought and I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. I love it and I don't think I'm ever going to get a tattoo again because oh my god, it hurts so bad. But yeah, just wanted to mention that to you because you're going to be seeing my wrist in like all of my videos, so if there were any questions there. Okay, so I guess I will do the e.l.f. stuff first. If you guys ever come to New York City on, I think it's on Waverly Place, I can't remember what street it's on, but it's on Broadway, and there's like this little e.l.f. studio and they sell every single e.l.f. product in the one store, all for the same prices obviously, like everything is still like $3 and $1, but yeah, it's like awesome because all of the stuff that they only sell online and like don't sell on the Target website or like wherever you get e.l.f. usually, they sell all of their products in this one store, so it's really awesome. And I had my eye on a couple of e.l.f. products that I couldn't find like in the e.l.f. stores that I usually go to, so it was really nice to get them there. So the first thing I got was this e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade medium. I've heard a lot about how great this is, specifically from XO. She used to use this thing all the time in her videos. Now she uses like a couple other things, but every time I think of the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, I think of XO, and I have to say, this thing is awesome. Like, I've been using it on my brows for the past few days, and I really love it. This wax stuff is like a thinner version of the dip brow from Anastasia, and I don't know, I just really like this thing a lot. I didn't think I was gonna like it very much. I was like, let me give it a try. It's only $3. It can't be that bad, but I actually really enjoy it. So if you're looking for a good eyebrow alternative to the high-end ones like Anastasia, I think this is a great one. The next thing I got from e.l.f. is this e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer kit. This is in the shade St. Lucia, and it's just the highlighter, the blush and the bronzer on either side. I've had many of these in my lifetime and I really love them mostly for like traveling with. Like if I'm going away for the weekend or if I'm staying the night at my boyfriend's house or like at a friend's house, I'll take this because it's easy and compact and you don't have to pack a separate blush and bronzer because I can't go without either of them, and I actually do love the shades. Like this one is like a nice peachy coral kind of shimmery shade, and then this is just a nice, it's not all the way matte of a bronzer, but it is a nice, like, it doesn't have much shimmer in it, so you could use it for contouring as well as bronzing, and I love this thing. I've had it before and I just needed to restock on it because I think I gave the last one I had to my mom. But yeah, I love this thing. I think they have a few more shades of these duos now. I think they have like a darker one and then a lighter one, or maybe this is the lightest one. I don't know, but I know they have more than just one shade of these because they used to just have one. So the next thing I got was just this e.l.f. kabuki face brush because I didn't have a good kabuki brush and I was like, why don't I? This is like a staple, and let's just be honest, I'm obsessed with makeup brushes. And I was like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on a kabuki. It's just like a standard thing, so like why not get it from e.l.f.? I know it'll be great. Okay, and the next thing I got was 2 e.l.f. cream eyeliners. I got one in the shade black and one in the shade coffee, which is a brown color. The black one is the only one I've tried thus far, and I really like this. For $3, this is an amazing gel eyeliner. It's really black, really smooth. I hope it doesn't dry out because right now the consistency is like perfect, and it's just really easy to work with. And I found that the little brush that it came with, I don't really have it right now with me, but the little brush that it came with is actually really nice, and the first time I tried this, I tried it with the brush it came with and I liked it a lot. So Love that. And then the brown one is just a brown color. It's kind of a soft brown. It's not too dark, but I think I'm gonna like this for more neutral everyday looks, like maybe to wear to school and stuff. And you could also use these cream eyeliners as like a base for your eyeshadows. The next thing I got was this e.l.f. lip exfoliator because I've been having like a lot of cracked skin, not really like chapped lips, but like flaky lips, you know, like they're not too dry, but there's like extra pieces of skin. So I got this just to take care of that. It's really, really handy. You basically just like twist it up like a lipstick and then rub it on your lips, and it tastes, I think it's just mainly sugar in here, so it tastes like sugar, and I really, really like it. And not only does it scrub your lips, but it also moisturizes them as it's scrubbing, and it smells like cocoa butter. Yum. The next thing I got is this e.l.f. matte lip color in the shade Coral. It is actually not a coral shade like whatsoever. It's basically like a peachy nude, but I like that more than a regular coral, which is why I got it. I got it mainly because of the color, because luckily that e.l.f. studio I was talking about, they have testers for everything. It's amazing. So I tested this one, and out of all the e.l.f. matte lip colors, I liked this one the best. So I got that. I've been really into peachy nudes lately. I'm liking it. The next thing I got is the eyeshadow I'm wearing right now, which is this e.l.f. baked eyeshadow in the color Bark, which is basically just like a dark brown color, and I absolutely love it. I used it wet today because I have to say, like on a brush dry, it wasn't going on as like pigmented as I wanted it to, but I just sprayed a little Fix Plus and it did the trick, and I'm loving the way it looks. And I went with Bianca to the e.l.f. studio, and she got the color Toasted, and it was like this beautiful copper color, and I feel like I should have gotten that too. The next thing I got is this e.l.f. baked blush in the shade Rich Rose. These baked blushes are awesome. Oh my god, they're so, so beautiful and like nice and smooth. They remind me of the Milani baked blushes, but like different colors, obviously, because they're a different company. But I chose this one because it's kind of like, it reminds me of like Lovejoy or Warm Soul from MAC, and so I got it because I love that kind of like bronzy, like mauve-y color for summer. I think it's so beautiful on tan skin, so that's why I got this one. And then the last two things I got from e.l.f. are two of the baked highlighters, because I've heard so much about these and I am a highlighter fiend, so obviously I needed them. The first one I got is this one in Moonlight Pearls, which is kind of a like very white champagne gold. This is a very like stark light highlight, which I really, really like for more dramatic looks. And then the other one I got is called Blush Gems, and this is more of a pinky, I would say this one is more pinky champagne, whereas this is more like white gold. This one is more pinky champagne. I like this one for more everyday looks because it kind of just blends into your blush a little better. And I have used these, I think I can't remember what I have on today, but I have used these since I bought them, and I'm really, really digging them. Okay, so that was everything from e.l.f. So now we'll move on to the other stuff I bought. I'm just going to go quickly through this one thing that I didn't buy from neither Ulta or e.l.f., but I got it off of its website, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I finally got my hands on this thing, and I can tell you that I absolutely love it. It is so just like so convenient for having all of these things in one place. I will say though, it is a lot smaller in person than it looks on camera. Like even just holding it up to the camera right now and looking in the viewfinder, it looks bigger than it does when I look in the mirror at it. I would say the pans are like the size of a MAC pressed pigment pan. So, or like a MAC Pro Longwear shadow pan. So it's a little bit bigger than it's like a little bit bigger than a MAC eyeshadow, but still smaller than a MAC blush, if that is like kind of a good comparison. So they're not as big as I would think, but they are kind of deep, the pans. So I guess you're getting kind of the same product. I don't know, but I have to say that I really, really like all of the powders. The only one I haven't tried is the darkest of the bronzer colors, which is I think this one, but I like them all. And this is the one product I was waiting on to do my highlight and contour video that you guys have been requesting, and I've just been playing with it to kind of like perfect my routine, and that video will be up soon. Okay, and now we're gonna go into the stuff I got from Ulta, which is this nice big box right here. And most of the stuff I got is from NYX because NYX was having a 40% off sale, and I was like, oh my god, let me do it. So I'll just go through quickly the little samples that they gave me. The first one is this Dermalect Timeless Anti-Aging Daily Hand Treatment. Probably give this to my mom because my hands are looking pretty fine right now. I'm only 21. And then the next thing is this, the Body Shop Nutriganics Drops of Youth Enhancing Concentrate for smoother looking skin. I might use this on myself just because I like using anti-aging things for my skin because they usually promote cell turnover and that just gives you nice smoother skin. So I will be trying this. And then the other thing they sent me is this little brow powder duo from Anastasia, and this is in the shade dark brown, and it just has like two little things on a paper. This is kind of pointless for me because this isn't the right shade. I already have the one in medium brown, so probably not going to use this. Okay, so I've got a few things in here that I actually didn't get at Ulta. I got them at Duane Reade, and I forgot that I just threw them in here. So let's go through those first. So I got two more of the Wet n Wild Mega Lash lipsticks because these things are my favorite. And the first one I got is in the shade Just Peachy, and that is actually what I have on my lips right now with a whole bunch of other things, which is why it doesn't actually look true to the shade. But this is like my new favorite lipstick. I've been loving really peachy nudes, which is why I got that e.l.f. coral one. So love, love, love these. And then I'm also obsessed with orange lips at the moment. So I got this one in 24 karat gold, which is just a nice bright orange. This summer is like the summer of orange lips for me. I've just been obsessed. And then I got another one of the Maybelline Fit Me concealers in the shade 20 because I have the shade 15 and that's what I use to like highlight my face. But I wanted one to use on like blemishes and one that just kind of matched my skin tone a little more. So I got this one in the shade 20 Sand. And then I've heard so much about this thing. This is the Jordana Fabuliner Liquid Eyeliner. This thing is like $2 or $3 and I have to say it is pretty bomb for a liner. I like that the tip is like really tiny and like pointy, so it really makes it easy to get that flick at the edge of your eye. Love this thing. And then another favorite of mine that I know is a favorite even though I've never owned it is this Wet n Wild eyeshadow. It's a single eyeshadow in Brulee. This came in the Vanity palette. You know, do you guys remember those like 6 eyeshadow palettes from Wet n Wild that they used to sell? Well, this shade was in the Vanity palette and I killed it because this is like the best matte cream like highlight shade ever. That's what I'm wearing under my brow right now, and I just needed it because this is literally the best cream highlight shade ever. It is so pigmented and rich and buttery and amazing for $2, I think. Like it's incredible. And then the last thing I got from Duane Reade is this Milani Baked Blush in Delicioso Pink because these are the new matte ones. I think they came out with 2 matte ones and I hadn't tried either. And when I looked at them, this one just stood out to me more because I really don't have any blushes like this color, and I have to say the matte shades are just as buttery and smooth as the other ones, and I really, really love it. And then I also got this Maybelline Color Sensational The Buffs lipstick in Nude Lust, which is just a nice basic nude. This is paler than any of the other nudes I have, which is why I got it because I don't really go for pale nudes, but I figured it would be nice to have one. It's not too pale like concealer lips, but this is like the second one because I know the like first one of the range is like literally concealer lips, but this one was like the second one up, so I got this. Okay, now we can finally move on to what I got at Ulta. Since they were 40% off, I obviously had to stock up on the butter glosses that I didn't have, so I got 5 NYX butter glosses because I'm crazy and I obviously need all of them because once again, I'm crazy. So let's just go through the shades that I got. I got Sugar Cookie, which is this kind of bright, neat, like fuchsia. I would call it like a bright fuchsia color. This one's Cupcake, which is like a hot, hot pink. It's almost like on the corally side of pink, but it's definitely a hot pink. And then I got this one in Raspberry Tart, which is a nice purple because I'm really getting into purple lips, and I think for like the fall and winter, this will be like a perfect gloss. And then I got 2 nudie ones. I got this one, which is Angel Food Cake, and this was described as like a true mauve, and I love mauve lips. This is actually what I have on top of my lipstick today, and I really like it. And then I got Tiramisu because I was gonna go for Fortune Cookie, but then I was like, that is like really, really light, and I don't usually like nudes to be very, very light on me, so I got like the nude that wasn't too light. Yeah, I got this one, and I really, really dig this. It's almost replacing the Creme Brulee lip gloss for me. As always, we know I love these. Now, like, I literally don't even have a place to store these. I have so many butter glosses. And so these I was really, really interested in because I saw them at a store in my neighborhood, and I was like, those look awesome. Like, I need them in my life. So when they were on 40% off on Ulta.com, I was like, yep, gotta do it. And that is the NYX Primal Colors, and I got them in hot yellow, hot red, and then hot pink. And they're basically just like big eyeshadows where they're kind of like pressed pigments, I would say, and you can use them for like, you can mix them with like gloss to make lip products. You can use them as eyeshadows, obviously. They're just like basic colors, and I really like them. I have a Drugstore summer makeup tutorial coming up soon that are going to be using these that I'm planning. I'm really excited for it, so stay tuned for that. I have to say that I think this range is like a good drugstore alternative to the Urban Decay Electric palette. And then we know that I'm a highlight hoarder, so I had to get 2 of the NYX illuminators because honestly I haven't really heard much about these on YouTube, so I was like, why not give them a try, because NYX is awesome, so why wouldn't their highlighters be awesome? So the first one I got is Ritualistic, which is like, it reminds me of NARS Albatross because it's just like stark white, and I didn't have any highlighter like this, so I was like, gotta do it, and that's exactly what it is. It's like a stark white with like nice gold sheen running through it, and I was like, that is amazing. I need it. And then the other one I got is called Narcissistic, and it's kind of that like pinky coral kind of highlight, which is one of my favorite kind of highlights. And at first, like when I saw the picture of this on the Ulta website, I was like, that looks like a blush color. Like, how is that an illuminator? But it's actually a lot lighter in person. It's looking true to color, like on camera right now. It's a lot lighter, or there it looks true to color. So it looks a lot darker than it comes off, but it actually does come off as a really nice highlight shade. And then another thing that I was really interested in trying is this NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. I've been using this a lot since I got it, and I really love it. I think Amanda Ensing mentioned in her video that it's kind of like a drugstore alternative to the Hourglass Veil, like Veil Primer, I think it's called. And I was like, I've always wanted to try that, but I'm not about to spend $50 on a bottle of primer. Or how much is it? I think it's like 60 even. I don't know, but that thing is crazy expensive. I was like, if I can get my hands on a drugstore version of it, I am absolutely going to. And I have to say, this makes your skin feel so soft and smooth. It is incredible. I love it so much. And then I got one NYX blush, and that is in the shade Mauve, because I have a few NYX blushes and I wanted a few more. I just like was really being picky when I was shopping on the website, and I was like, I literally don't even know which colors to get. And I just have so many blushes that I was like, let me not go crazy and get a million blushes because you don't even have room in your makeup storage to like keep them. So I got this one in Mauve because it just looked like a really nice neutral color. It's actually what I have on my cheeks today, and I loves it. And then I love the NYX lip liner, so I got 3 more of them because I got 4 more of them. So the first one I got is in the shade Flower, which is just a really pale pink. Then I'm gonna put this with like really light nudes or like really light like bubblegum pinks that I wear. And then this one is in the shade Rose, and that's exactly what it is. It's just a nice rose color, and it's actually what I used to line my lips today. And this, I think, is just going to be perfect for basically like any pink lipstick that I have, or more of those like neutral pinks, like not the bright hot pinks, but like the everyday wearable pinks. I think this is going to be a great liner for that. And then I got this one in the shade, where is it? This one in the shade Hot Red, and that's just because I didn't really have like a good red lip liner. So I got this one because I know the NYX lip liners are awesome and I knew I would like it. And then lastly, to go along with my orange lip obsession, I had to get this one in the shade Pumpkin because if I'm gonna be wearing bright ass orange lips, I'm gonna need to line them. So I got this one, and I really do like the shade of orange that it is. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. And then I got 2 little jumbo eye pencils from NYX. I got the white one in Milk and then the black one in Black Bean. I've already had this one in Milk, but literally I can't even tell you how old it is. So I was like, just get a new one. Like, that one is probably not even safe to put on your face. So I got a new one, and then I got the Black Bean because I find that I always use, as a black base for my eyeshadows, I always use like a gel liner, and it's just so hard to blend out because it sets so quickly. So I was like, let me get this. Get something that's like a little easier to work with on the eye, so I got this one, and I have to say it is a lot easier to work with. And then I went a little bit concealer crazy with NYX. I got this one, which is the Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer Pot. It's like in this little pot, and I got the shade Light, and basically I got this because you guys know that I use my Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda Concealer Palette to carve out my brows, and I was like, that's a little extra to have like a whole concealer palette just for one thing. So I was like, let me get a little pot, call it a day, and like not bring a whole freaking thing with four for concealers in it for one task. So I got this one for that, and I have been liking it. And then this is the NYX HD concealer, or the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. I used to have this. I really, really liked it, and then it ran out because I have heard that these, like, I will say that, like, these concealers run out really quickly, and the other one I had was, like, way too dark for me. So I got this one in CW03 Light, which is usually what I get all my concealers in. I get them in the shade Light, and I loves it. It is very, very pink toned, though. I will say that. And then I got this NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Light. I'm going to use this to line my waterline, to kind of reverse line my lips, just to, like, clean up around the edges. Maybe for some spot concealing. This thing can just be used for, like, a lot of different things, so I wanted to give it a try. Oh, and then in the bottom of my box here is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. I used to own this, and I loved it, but then I lost it. I went away to Cyprus on vacation, and when I came back it was just gone, so thank you, Cyprus, for eating my eyeliner. But I really, really, really enjoyed it when I had it, and I was like, why not give it another try? So I did, and yeah. And actually that's what I used to line my waterline today, and I loves it. It doesn't really go anywhere, like, it just stays in place, which is what I love, especially for summer. Whew, now that I'm so out of breath, that is finally it for this haul. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave me comments down below letting me know which of these products you'd like to see either a review on, a tutorial with, whatever. If you want to see them used in my videos, let me know specifically which products. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!